Welcome to my channel. Subscribe, like, and share. Thanks. Something big is happening in the Philippines. The American military is back after more than 30 years. This isn't just a brief visit, it's a major strategic return to a critical global crossroads. U.S. forces are re-establishing operations in places like Subic Bay, once the largest American naval base overseas. The quiet docks now echo with renewed military activity, sending a clear message across the Pacific, especially to Beijing. The world has changed. China's influence has surged, and its actions in the South China Sea have alarmed its neighbors. The Philippines faces mounting pressure from a powerful neighbor, and the U.S. return is a calculated move to counter instability and reassert presence. The U.S. and the Philippines share a complex 70-year alliance marked by both cooperation and conflict. The closure of American bases in the 1990s was a proud moment for Filipino sovereignty, but today's threats demand new partnerships. This renewed alliance is about adapting to new dangers, not reliving the past. For the world, this is more than a local story, it's a pivotal chapter in the 21st century power struggle. The return of U.S. forces is a visible sign of America's pivot to Asia, investing in regional security and reaffirming commitments. What happens in these bays and airfields could shape the future of peace and power in the Indo-Pacific. The stakes are higher than ever, and the world is watching. Old friends are finding new ways to stand together. The quiet days in the Philippines are over. A new era has begun. The American return is now unmistakable. Warships and aircraft carriers glide into Subic Bay, and the skies roar with U.S. military jets. F-22 Raptors and P-8 Poseidons patrol with the Philippine Air Force, watching over contested waters. This is no drill. It's the most significant U.S. military presence here in a generation. On the ground, engineers and logistics teams work with Filipinos to upgrade long-dormant facilities. Runways are extended, fuel depots modernized, and new barracks built for rotating American troops. These aren't permanent bases, but shared sites under the Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement, giving the U.S. rapid crisis response capability. The shift is fundamental, from brief joint exercises to a persistent distributed presence. Specialists in logistics, engineering, and intelligence are here to train, preposition equipment, and keep these sites ready. The goal, credible deterrence. Any aggressor knows the cost of hostile action will be high. The reactivation extends beyond Subic Bay. Air bases in Palawan and Cagayan are also being upgraded. This network gives the U.S. a resilient, distributed posture, less vulnerable to attack. It's a modern approach, designed for today's complex security challenges. The message is clear. The U.S. is here and ready. The Philippines is now a key node in America's Indo-Pacific strategy. The region's security landscape is being transformed before our eyes. The world is watching this strategic shift unfold. For 30 years, Subic Bay thrived as a free port, its naval past replaced by commerce and tourism. Shipyards built commercial vessels, barracks became hotels, and tourists enjoyed peaceful beaches. But now, Subic's calm is giving way to a new energy as American military activity returns. Local businesses adapt, serving U.S. personnel. Hotels and restaurants fill up, echoing a bygone era. Shipyards once again service military vessels, and the port's dual-use nature becomes clear. The economic boost is real. Jobs, investment, and contracts flow in, recalling the prosperity of the old base days. Yet, there's a delicate balance. Economic opportunity comes with social impact. Commercial zones are repurposed for military use, fences rise, and security tightens. On any day, a cruise ship might dock beside a U.S. warship, Subic's new reality. The transformation is visible everywhere, as the port reawakens its military identity. Residents hope for prosperity without the problems of the past. Subic is now on the front line of a new geopolitical contest. The quiet port is gone. It's a strategic outpost once more. The stakes are higher, and the world's attention is fixed here. Subic Bay stands at the crossroads of commerce and conflict. Its future will be shaped by the choices made today. The port's story is being rewritten again. The U.S. military's return has ignited debate across the Philippines. Many welcome it. Officials, military leaders, and citizens who feel threatened by China's assertiveness in the South China Sea. For them, the U.S. is a shield, a powerful ally against a giant neighbor, but others are deeply concerned, fearing the Philippines could become a pawn in a U.S.-China conflict. Critics warn that hosting American forces risks making the country a target and reviving old social problems. In communities near reactivated bases, opinions are split. Some see economic opportunity, others worry about crime and cultural change. This division reflects the Philippines' complex history of colonization and its struggle for true sovereignty. The desire for independence runs deep, but so does the need for security. The nation is torn between nationalism and strategic necessity. Filipinos are navigating a difficult path, seeking security without sacrificing sovereignty. The debate is passionate, and the outcome will shape the country's future. The voices of ordinary people are at the heart of this story. The Philippines stands at a crossroads, its choices watched by the world. The South China Sea is at the heart of the U.S. return. China claims almost the entire waterway, overlapping with its neighbors' exclusive economic zones. Beijing has built artificial islands with military facilities, changing the region's balance. Filipino fishermen face harassment, and the Philippine Navy has had tense encounters with Chinese vessels. In 2016, an international tribunal ruled in favor of the Philippines, but China ignored the decision. The Philippines has law on its side, but not the military power to enforce it. This vulnerability is why Manila turned to its oldest ally, the United States. The reactivated bases are a direct response to a more dangerous, unstable environment. For the Philippines, inviting the U.S. military back is about survival. Facing an existential threat in the South China Sea, Manila needs a strong partner to counter Beijing's coercion. The U.S. presence provides credible deterrence and helps modernize the Philippine military. Joint exercises and American support build Filipino capabilities and interoperability. For the U.S., the Philippines' location is a strategic asset, close to vital sea lanes and potential flashpoints like Taiwan. Access to bases here means faster response and greater regional influence. The alliance reassures other U.S. partners and strengthens a network of resistance to Chinese dominance. This partnership is about more than defense, it's about upholding a rules-based order. Together, the U.S. and the Philippines send a message: Asia's future will be shaped by cooperation, not coercion. Both nations need each other now more than ever. The U.S. return to the Philippines is reshaping Asia's balance of power. China's military buildup has challenged U.S. dominance in the region. New U.S. sites in the Philippines disrupt Beijing's calculations, especially in a Taiwan crisis. Bases in northern Philippines put U.S. forces within striking distance of key flashpoints. This distributed posture makes U.S. deterrence more credible and resilient. Diplomatically, the move revitalizes America's alliance network, encouraging Southeast Asian nations to resist Chinese pressure. But the risks are real. China condemns the move, and increased military presence raises the chance of dangerous encounters. The Philippines is now on the front line, with high stakes for peace and security. The goal is to deter conflict, but the region is more militarized and tense than ever. The choices made here will echo across Asia. The world is watching as the balance shifts. The future of the Indo-Pacific hangs in the balance. The return of U.S. forces to the Philippines marks a new era in the Indo-Pacific. This isn't a repeat of the Cold War, but a response to China's rise and regional insecurity. The struggle is about more than military might, it's about the future of Asia's order. The stakes are global. Trade, peace, and prosperity depend on stability here. Filipinos face tough choices, balancing security with sovereignty and economic gain with risk. The partnership's success depends on serving Filipino interests and respecting their dignity. As of December 2025, a new strategic reality is taking shape. The U.S. return is bold and risky, a counter to China's ambitions. The quiet bays of the Philippines are now at the center of a global drama. The world is watching to see what happens next.